G'day guys, Quad Scorpio, aka Black Eagle 6190. Today's gameplay will be just, killing monsters or this kind of crap. Anyway, some advice today within this video of Kingdoms of Heckfire. What the most frequent question is, which I will put it up down in the screen shortly. How do you get resources or resource tokens? Now, the first question for this is with an answer. Now, just say, you want to kill monsters, you get 3 stars, there's nothing else to do. That's wrong, as, most professionals like to keep on playing the game throughout the day. So, let's just get to the main section. What I like to do is just get, kills after kills after kills, like this section here. Let me just do this. Now, everyone should really know by now that to get resources, you have to kill monsters, right? With gold, I would probably suggest when you get overcapped with allies. Now, I'll give you some advice with this. Always try to get it at the 500,000 in the gold allies. But see, killing the first ally and the second ally, you want to hire them because they will get hired pretty much instantly or later on. If you ever get capped with gold, and if you've got a massive research going on and all that stuff like this, and you don't really want to spend the gold, but see, my advice would be is buy those bunch of allies, and then, soon later on, your allies will get hired away, but do not buy the most expensive ally, just like, with these stats, because you may be kept with them. Like, I'll show you another example. Like, cool PO. You don't want to buy those kind of allies, but you want to keep on going down like Jack. Those allies are good for your stats, right? At the moment, OCD, yep. So, mostly at the time being when buying those allies, like, you can be going gold hunting or going monster hunting or monster events, like, now at the moment, I think. Let me have a look if the game doesn't stop freezing. Yeah, monster slaying. You try to get first place, so you're slaying away. And so just make sure you bank your gold, make sure you do not leave no gold, no resources OC. Because people will scout you and you will lose gold through ally destroyed gold and so on. So that's one advice I would like to tell you guys to do if you're trying to save on your shields, like what I'm doing. My other account has several like about 120 shields at the moment, just reached 400 mil, so I'm good on that. Another advice is never actually keep OC within your accounts, because, like, you fall asleep, your shield's even going down. Always make sure you reactivate your shield, so no one can attack you and steal your loot. That's wrong. For me, if I get overcapped with food, what I do, I just bloody, just buy troops like this, and I just spam it with that. And yeah, kind of saving at the moment. But, that's like about least, my cap's at the moment just under, or actually over 7 million. So, like about, 6 times out of that. So, gets me under capped. Same with ore. I try to finish my building at the moment and so on. But if everything's like, fresh, I just donate the stuff. Another tip is, if you're like gathering, you never want to gather with your war dragons, because I will show you why. If the game doesn't lag. Because if your dragons are gone, like as they're shown there, you will become a lot more weaker compared to, so people may zero you. Now, some people can always get this mistaken, and they get zeroed. several of my clan members that happened to them got zeroed. So let's just clean that up, because, you know, it's kind of annoying me. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's a very common thing for all players, you know. That's why when you're going out, if it's a long, you know, gathering, never select your war dragons, because you will lose your troops. Now, another advice we've done this is when you're trying to train your troops, make sure, if you want to train them just like full on, you want to train on either on the ultra troop training events or the hourly ones, so you can get some rewards. Now the next tip is, for hence why I got so much gems at the moment, is by saving and really not gemming so much. I do use a bit of gems here and there, but you know, with this special event at the moment, St. Patrick Day I think it is, you know, you get gold quite easily. Well, not gold, bloody gems. You know, if you complete it, it's highly recommended to complete your events daily, so you can get your main event rewards, just as shown, you know. And another tip too, tangle, tooth and scale. You never ever want to upgrade or go on with your shards or promote your dragons or you feed your dragons till this event starts, because most out of the time everyone feeds the dragons, you know, all good stuff to make them stronger, but then they lose out getting the 3rd star in this event. For me, it's about 20 million. My ult's like about 10 million, and so on. All the good stuff at the moment. So that tip there is make sure you never ever use your dragon foods, promote them or upgrade them or evolve them, whatever you want to name it, until these events come on, because you will get good rewards out of these events, you know. Also, make sure you guys keep up to date and keep on checking every hour or so, or like, you know, every few hours for an ultra event that you know, run time is like about 4 hours every time, but see, they come on like, you know, every single, maybe if you're lucky enough every day, but they can come on different times, so you just have to keep on checking and make sure, you know, you don't miss it, because they also give you a slight bonus as well. Another hey guys, thing, yeah, me again. Phone went to sleep mode, so sorry about that. Now, this is the main thing that I'm going to give you some advice with, guys. So let's get back to my kingdom. Now, there was a main issue that's going on where people are rushing their buildings. That's number one no-no you ever want to do in your books. You always want to make sure, if you're going to rush, always rush your researchers and your troops, so you can always keep ahead of your buildings. Because see, with your buildings, if you rush, you're going to get weaker, and everyone knows if you get weaker, you're like the biggest target in the game to either be zeroed. So always rush your research. You know, that's the main thing you want to rush, for my suggestion. And at the moment, you know, I nearly got everything done, but see, with my OCD, I'm slowly getting stuff done. And everyone's like, oh, you should, like, why don't you just do your bios? I'm like, well, mate, I like to make sure everything else is finished before I go chaotic on these, because like once I do get the resources, I will have another video with that. But see, you know, and also, you know, keep your dragons upgraded and make sure, you know, they're like a bit balanced, but at the moment, as you guys can see, they're not really that balanced at the moment. So oh, god damn it, for tomorrow's event, I'll be probably training Salty, Yark, and Bolvis, so they can catch up with the other dragons. At the moment, Rekka and Bob will be actually evolving at the moment, so I got it a few days ago, but there's 11 days left, and that's going to cost a little bit for me. So, but what I'm going to do, just wait till tomorrow, do some gems, like about, what I normally do is like, do like about a quarter of each speed up, vice versa, and then that'll be a lot more cheaper for your gems. So, you know, what rank this would be will be rank 8 next. Now let's check that. I know it might not give me much points for rankings or evolving. I think it's that one. Oh no, ranking up in, no, evolving. Yeah, my one, 2.7 million, nearly 2.8, which is the main thing. But as I said, you know, never feed your dragons until the training dragon event starts. And also another tip too, make sure you join a clan that's really active, because if you're active as along with them, your growth will be great and healthy as well. Like vice versa, you know, you'll get speed ups, pints, pints, whatever you want to name it. But see, if you're in a kind of in a dead clan, you won't get this kind of growth. So, you know, your growth may or may not slow down. Now with tokens, but same thing what I just said before, you want to make sure that you're in a healthy clan, so you can get box chests, whatever. Like, let me just get that. And also, chests. Healthy clans. Oh, okay, what's going on? Okay, healthy clans can always give a lot of chests, and like 9 times out of 10, like every 3 hours, I have to come back, open it all, and repeat. And then what I get after that, you get your clan chests, you get extra bonuses as well. So that is the best way to save on tokens if you want to outline. My other advice is to make sure never ever make your speed ups run out, because you don't know when you might need these speed ups. I've seen players stating that they have no speed ups, no gems, and they got stuck on events. So that's very important. Rushing researchers and troops, number one thing you must do. Buildings, I suggest you do not again, because, well, I've seen a lot of players, you know, at Town Hall 25, that's around 700 million. Yeah, that might be great, but I gotta really turn that off so the videos don't get cut off. Yeah, you know, now I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. Anyway, so looks like all my gatherings are done. So I'll give another example for the gathering section. You know, always make sure you got your huntresses ready, but you know, tier 4 will have much more sooner and more stats and so on. But just say if you're going to do one gathering, make sure you have your speed ups with your dragons. But if you're going to do 2, now make sure that you do not use your war dragons, because as I said, they will weaken your defense to the point where you can easily be zeroed. So instead of doing that, you skip them and you choose your other dragons, because you don't want to be silly saying, you know, rush and get yourself killed. You know, because I've seen a lot of players spending a lot of money, on this just for the troops. Now, I've been getting other questions as well, saying, hey Eagle, how do I kill off my tier 1s and tier 2 troops? They are like the most major pain in the game to kill, so how do I just do it? Okay, now my advice would be is send off your tier 1, tier 2 troops to the gathering, let that all good stuff happen, and then, you know, if you have a friend on the other side, get them to make sure to hit you till you are hospital cap. Now, oh god, here we go. We're gonna get an email. Just wait for it, lol. And I'll actually get to the raid shortly too. Once you get at Hospital Cat, recall your Tier 1, Tier 2 troops back to your castle. Now, send out all your good troops, what you want to save, away. Just like, if you... No, not food. If you wanted to defend, it depends on how much you can send out. So my suggestion at the moment is saying, okay, I got guards left, so I want to send out these guys, and I only just got guards and the Tier 1 troops. We've got like probably 100,000. Just say you want to end them, you got like about 500,000 total. Send out your staff, send out your dragons as well, or just turn them off, and let people zero you, killing your Tier 1, Tier 2 troops, and that will like pretty much be number one thing, because I know how annoying these damn troops are to kill off. Like, god damn. And then, once they get killed off, heal your troops, and yeah, you're pretty much good to go, and you only got Tier 3, Tier 4. And if you want to kill your Tier 3 off, vice versa, same thing there. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked the video. Another tip to what I just seen: if you're helping someone else on their account, do not state it, because ATA is always following videos, and if you play another account, that's called account sharing, and that owner of the account will lose support. So my advice is, if you're trying to help someone, make sure you keep them shielded so they can get on their own times, because you don't want to lose the support from ATA themselves with this, because just in case something happens, then you lose the support. Bam. Okay, anyways, if you guys like my videos, as always, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below if you like my videos, and give me suggestions, so vice versa. Anyway, guys, peace, and have a good day, and make sure you stay safe on Kingdoms of Heckfire. Peace.